if you
So
can, like step by step, like if someone's listening right now, like how, what would you provide for them, I guess?
yeah, I mean, as a company right now, what we do is, we're a brand strategy agency and a digital design studio, right? So um for example, we work with clients like, who Sean White is, right? Like the
Yeah.
snowboarder. So
Yes, sir.
basically, we worked with his. He launched a new league. It's called the Snow League, and so we helped them, build their entire digital uh, designs, not only like their website, but like all of the stats that going in whenever there's an event happening. So it's not like just building the pretty looking site, but connecting it to what happens on the actual like half pipe and stuff like that, right? So we'll do that, the brands, the digital side of it, but then also like we've worked with like Unrivaled Basketball League or National Cycling League, things like this, where we're building their brand, not just like what their logo looks like, but what their brand feels like whenever people interact with it, right? So like the brand strategy, how they speak to, how they feel like whenever you interact with it, like stuff
That's
like that.
super
So
important, right?
yeah,
First impressions are everything, and you guys are kind of that first impression when someone's looking up their company. So
absolutely.
that's really cool, man.
It's a lot of fun, man, and it's cool because I'm into sports. I love sports, and we're doing some pretty cool work with some pretty cool, like sports forward clients. And so, I think that's the cool thing about owning your own agency, right? Like you get to sort of choose who you can work with, and sort of be like a subject matter expert, because you understand the industry, you understand those kind of clients. And then what happens is those clients sort of look for you, right? As opposed to like
Yeah.
trying to work with an agency that does everything for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
So 30 years making your way into this business, 14 years ago starting your own thing. Would you say you did a lot of this on your own, or would you say you had a mentor and, that without their help you feel like you wouldn't be who you are today, or was this a lot of your own will, your own research and your own getting it done?
I think it's all the above. You know what I mean? Like, I've had mentors in different areas of my life, not necessarily in the industry per se, but a mentor in like understanding business, a mentor in like helping me sort of understand life balance to help me build the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And so like um when it comes to like the skills per se though, of like design, of like brand strategy, stuff like that, I don't think I had like somebody that sat down with me and like, hey, this is the best way to do it.